This week, the Obi-Wan Kenobi series gets a release date. We learn a little Hot 101 and more.
You can choose only one.
Surprise third option. This is the one I'm choosing. Let's get to the news. Get ready to say hello there to Jedi Master Kenobi. During Disney Investor Day yesterday, it was announced that the Obi-Wan Kenobi original series will debut on Disney Plus on May 25th. Plus, we got this new teaser poster featuring Obi-Wan alone in the desert. The forthcoming series, with a story that begins 10 years after Anakin Skywalker's turn to the dark side in Star Wars Revenge of the Sith, stars Ewan McGregor reprising his role as Jedi Master Obi-Wan Kenobi with an amazing cast that includes Hayden Christensen returning to the role of Darth Vader. And behind the camera, we'll find showrunner, executive producer, and director Deborah Chow, who previously worked on 2 episodes of The Mandalorian Season 1. Speaking of sweet new poster art and Mando and friends, on Tuesday this gorgeous new poster dropped celebrating the Book of Boba Fett and featuring several new and returning characters from the first 6 chapters in the series. Earlier this week, beloved Star Wars composer John Williams celebrated his 90th birthday, and we would be remiss if we didn't put on our party hats and mark this momentous occasion. The maestro is responsible for so many award-winning film soundtracks, elevating the emotional resonance of already powerful storytelling and inspiring the likes of Ludwig Göransson on The Mandalorian and the Book of Boba Fett, John Powell for Solo: A Star Wars Story, Michael Giacchino on Rogue One: A Star Wars Story, and Kevin Kiner in the pantheon of Star Wars animation that is the Clone Wars, Rebels, and the Bad Batch. Read up as all 4 recollect the impact Williams had on their work and the Star Wars galaxy over on StarWars.com/thisweeknow. In this corner, weighing in at whatever a hulking Doaton weighs, welcome a new contender, the Ninth Sister. That's right, Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes players can now team up with their dark side baddie. With abilities inspired from her appearance in Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, the Ninth Sister can focus on making herself and her team more durable, and she works well with Empire tagged units. To get her on your team, download Galaxy of Heroes right now on the Apple and Google Play stores. Who is Marcia Monroe? Yesterday, StarWars.com flipped through Marvel's The Eye of the Storm issue number 2 to bring you your first look inside the second comic in the miniseries. Step into the office of Republic Supreme Chancellor Lena Soh as she grapples with the destruction of the Starlight Beacon and Ro's very gloaty transmission. Rude. Take a closer look for yourself over on StarWars.com/thisweeknow. And if that simply wasn't enough High Republic goodness for you, good news, everyone. Tomorrow, our friend Christina Ariel, who is an excellent hugger, can confirm, will deliver a brand new episode of Star Wars The High Republic Show. Tune in for exclusive reveals, interviews, and more fun than you can contain in one person's garage. It's almost Valentine's Day, and last week, Din finally delivered his mysterious space Valentine in Chapter 6 of the Book of Boba Fett, now streaming on Disney+. You're on the internet right now, so chances are if you haven't watched and you know exactly what I mean, you've already encountered some spoilers. But for the love of Grogu, skip ahead to the timestamp below. We refuse to pile on. Not gonna do it. Chapter 6, From the Desert Comes a Stranger, was full of surprises. We touched down on the site of Jedi Master Luke Skywalker's temple, still under construction, for a training montage that gave us floating frogs and Luke running through the forest with Grogu in a backpack for the ultimate homage to The Empire Strikes Back. Plus, Grogu trying to find his balance. Someone please get this child some new clothes. He's struggling. The episode also brought us the return of Ahsoka Tano, not on my bingo card for this series. And while we now know that Din's present contained the cutest chainmail shirt we have ever seen, what we don't know is the path Grogu will choose for himself. Meanwhile, on Tatooine, bounty hunter Cad Bane, once again voiced by Corey Burton, sauntered into live action for a shootout with Cobb Vanth, who's back, baby. And Din is out here just trying to help Boba Fett shore up his defenses. The series finale of the Book of Boba Fett arrived yesterday on Disney+, and I am going to do my best not to say anything about it until next week. Nothing. Our metaphorical hats are off to the brilliant minds at ILM that created the stunning visual effects from last week's installment of the Book of Boba Fett, and let's be real, the whole season. On our LG screen, there's unmatched realism to every world with OLED's infinite contrast. Showing off Grogu's budding Force abilities in live action is a staggering feat, but This week, we want to talk about some other amazing effects from the Star Wars galaxy. We're talking about Hutts. Earlier this season, we met the Hutt twins, a pair of fraternal siblings who are really close and really not enjoying the heat on Tatooine. Although we have yet to learn their names, we know a lot about their clan thanks to nearly 40 years of Star Wars storytelling. It all started with Jabba the Hutt, a slimy slug who in real life was a practical puppet that weighed some 2,000 pounds and was operated by no less than 6 people. The Hutt Slayer Leia Organa put an end to his dastardly dealings, but this is Star Wars and we love a good prequel. In Star Wars The Clone Wars, we were reunited with Jabba in an unlikely role, concerned father, when Rada the Hutt was kidnapped. Throughout the series, we met Zero the Hutt, Gorga, Aruba, and Gardula. And we can't forget the matriarch, Mama the Hutt. She's my favorite. Going back even further, in Star Wars The High Republic, not long ago, we met Miarga the Hutt, who arguably is the fashionista of the family, judging by that ponytail and her fetching skull necklace. Hurtling forward in time to the Age of the Resistance, the slimy swindler and casino owner Vranky the Blue, who will cheat to ensure that the house always wins, and Gracchus the Hutt, who counted Lor Santeca and Poe Dameron among his esteemed visitors while he was locked away in Megalock's prison. And of course, we can't forget Grabala the Hutt, Jabba's cousin from the distant galaxy of Star Wars Lego. Always a dreamer, Grabala has schemes on schemes on schemes for everything from a beachside resort and buffet to the first all-inclusive Sith-inspired hotel on the lava world of Mustafar. Whew, I'd sure love their sweltering destination getaways. That's it for this week, but for more on these stories and other news from around the galaxy, check out StarWars.com. And be sure to join us right here for This Week in Star Wars every Thursday. Thanks for watching, and may the Force be with you.